Hi everyone, it's Deborah. Here it is, what is it, October 10th or 11th? That's 11th or 12th. Whatever, welcome to my channel. This is Debbie. This is no makeup on, but today we're going to talk about my food poisoning. I am just now coming out of it. I started getting symptoms on Friday. So I'm gonna, as I'm doing my makeup and talking to you about the food poisoning, this is like my new favorite concealer. It's from It Cosmetics. It's got Bye Bye dark spots. Yeah, I now wear sunscreen when I work in the yard, and I am now putting it on my hands. Yeah, because the sun is your worst enemy. I think more so than anything. So, back to the food poisoning. So buy this. Back to the food poisoning. So last Friday, I started feeling the symptoms. Yeah, I started feeling the symptoms, and hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so this is my go-to. I just put it on. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, Shake Well, and Punjab. Okay. Now, when you're at home trying to figure out what shade you go, they, on their site, they let you like put in a shade that you've used to use, like this, and it will match it to what theirs is, which I think is ingenious. So yeah, this is light reflecting. The only problem with this, it's not full coverage, so you have to really pack on the corrector first. So I still see some stuff showing through. See how well I use my makeup? I mean, I get it down to, I get it down. I don't waste anything. So let's put some more. This is why you guys got to use sunscreen. Okay, so let's, gotta cover up those old age spots. Yeah, you got to really do the corrector, and we'll do this again. I'm sure this is layerable, right? Okay, so now we're talking about food poisoning. So one day last week, I had mussels for lunch. Then I didn't eat anything else because I'm trying to drop some weight, all right? So the next day I went out and I had a steak and cheese sub. Now, I'm a steak and cheese sub connoisseur and a Bloody Mary. I can tell you if it's going to be a good Bloody Mary. First, yeah. And steak and cheese subs, yeah. Now, when I saw the steak and cheese sub it came fully loaded. It had so much stuff on it, you couldn't hold it. And this melted cheese was like intertwined with this meat that you couldn't even tell the condition of the meat because the cheese had melted into the meat, which I thought was a little disgusting. Plus, I'm pretty much turning into a vegetarian. I rarely eat meat. I think maybe 3 times, 4 times a month. I am more into lentils and a lot of fresh fruit now. Like last night I sat and ate a whole container of blackberries and stuff, you know. Yeah, when I had the food poisoning, I actually had some greens here, put in some apple cider vinegar, and I swear I think it helped. I really do. So when I was looking at the steak and cheese, I go, it does not taste right. Now, when I was a little girl, about 12 years old, my mother had gone to McDonald's, and we were not raised on McDonald's. And she gave me a hamburger. And I said, Mom, don't eat this. Don't eat this hamburger. It's rotten. Well, my mother was a big lady. She evidently ate it. And she got sick. So, also, I do believe that when you're pregnant, your baby knows when you've gotten sick. Because I remember I never touched macaroni and cheese most of my life because my mother had ate some and gotten sick while she was pregnant. So I know for sure that is really a thing, okay? So, back to the story. The steak and cheese was it was gross. I took only 3 bites out of it, and I know I threw away 75% of it. Okay? And then I went next door and went to this duck donut place. Oh my God. I did not know when I walked in. It was not apparent when I walked in. I thought I was just picking donuts. Now, I hardly ever treat myself to sweets like that. When I go to a restaurant, I never order dessert. Because you have to watch every calorie. So, this is naturally pretty. So, I ordered a couple donuts. And they made them on site. And they're just dripping with oil. And I got in the car and I ate like one. And I go, oh my God, how can they even have a business with these donuts? That she had drizzled some blueberry syrup on it and it actually collapsed to nothing. Yeah. Oh, I talked to my little sister. She said she don't like them either. So, back to the story. So now I'm going down the road and I've already thrown away my lunch. I ate a couple of those donuts. Now my stomach is like starting to act up. I feel kind of funny. And I go, God dang. I said, I'm going to do a bad review for this duck donut place. So by the time I got home, an hour later, I was in a fetal position. No joke. I tried all night to throw up. I really did. I tried all night to throw up. Didn't happen, Captain. It didn't happen. I wanted it to happen. Believe me. I wish I could have thrown up, but I think whichever meal had made me sick, it has already passed that point, you know? I don't know. I tried. But my sister said, Debbie, don't do that. Don't do that because you'll hurt your esophagus. And I lost my sister-in-law because her esophagus had exploded. So I spent three days doing nothing except going to the bathroom. And I don't like that one. Oh. I started, that's not good either. Okay. This is a funky one. Okay. I don't like that one either. So I started drinking Pepto-Bismol. I drank half of a bottle over the 5 days I was sick. Half of a bottle. That's a good one. Okay. These do wear out, people. They wear out, the spring mechanism. So I will put those aside. Let's try this one. I don't like that one either. Okay, so I went through probably 2 rolls of toilet paper. Wet wipes. I had to order more wet wipes. I was so nauseous. I wish it would have been a relief to have been able to throw up. And sometimes the pain was so intense, I thought I was having a baby. I mean, it was bad. Now, I once got sick about 30 years ago. I had ate in Fredericksburg, Virginia at La Petite Rouge. I don't know, I can't speak French, but I did take French in first and second grade. It was salad dressing. I was in Gloucester at the movie theater, and it hit me like, it was like 4 hours. I turned around to my ex-husband, well, my ex-husband now. I said, take me to Walter Reed, or it was a hospital real close to Gloucester, Virginia. They hooked me to an IV. I was so sick I couldn't hardly move. And they said, we are going to have to put a catheter in you. And as far as I know I've had many operations where they had put a catheter in, but I didn't know about it. They wanted to put a catheter in me, and I had never had any operations back then. I said, no, you're not doing that. They go, ma'am, if you don't get up and give us a urine sample, we are going to put the catheter in your ooh-ha. So my husband at the time dragged me and my IV pole into the bathroom. I was so weak, I could not. That's the thing about food poisoning. You are weak. He helped me pull down my pants, and the thing of it is, if you're squeamish or eating, fast forward this a couple minutes, okay? I had diarrheaed all the way to the bathroom and on to his shoes. I was mortified, but when you're that sick, you don't care. So I did manage to give them a urine sample, but I remember I've never been that sick since. Now, I have been run over by a car. I remember screaming, why can't you give me something for pain? Oh, because we have to check for brain damage. I said, give me something. They would not. This was at Holmes Regional in Melbourne, Florida. That was the most pain I've had. It was worse than child labor because I was hit by a car and my body did $2,500 damage to the front end of her car. And she was driving a new car with no insurance, a foreigner. I forgot what country she's from. And she actually wrote, my attorney got her to commit to $100 a month for 7 years. And they went back to their country. Thank God, in Florida, I had uninsured motorists, which everybody should have that. If you don't, go get it. You should also make sure you get the thing where you can rent a car if your car is in an accident, right? Everybody needs that. So, yeah. So the pain was pretty intense. I would feel good for a couple minutes, then back in the bathroom. I should have just spent the night in the bathroom, you know. This is why I never drink too much alcohol, because I don't like that feeling of the hangover or the puking. I mean, I think a lot of us baby boomers grow out of that shit, you know. You can just grow out of it. So, I know this is laborious and listening to me. I'm going to redo this again. So, I had made an appointment at the allergist months ago. I had to wait months to get the appointment. As sick as I was, I said, I am not missing this. I am not missing this. So, yeah, food poisoning, not for the weak. And now, I've always, when growing up with my children, I always cooked my pork and chicken, probably, and turkey, to the point where it was a little bit overcooked, because I never wanted anybody in my family to get sick from my cooking. As far as I know, no one ever did. I am meticulous about putting things away back in the refrigerator, because my best friend actually works in this industry, food safety. So does my granddaughter. So she knows all of the dangers. So yeah, I've always been very meticulous. Now, my sister-in-law who just passed, her boys said that they always thought she was trying to kill him because they would go to school and get sick as a dog. She was not a good cook. All right, so now that's my food poisoning, and I don't know to this day, I don't know which meal made me sick, but I am over it. I went to my appointment yesterday, even though I was so nauseous. So make sure you wash your hands a lot and make sure that you cook your meat enough. But you can get E. coli and salmonella and stuff from your lettuce, tomatoes. It can be even from peanut butter, people. So thanks for watching.